Hello, hello. Welcome to Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P, lead developer here at Handelabra Games, and we're back with some Spirit Island. Been several weeks of Sentinels, and but now it's time for some Nature Incarnate previews. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, and working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. Say hello in the chat if you would like to interact. Feel free to ask questions and get excited. Yeah, it's been a lot of news about Sentinels recently with our purchase of that IP and Greater Than Games. If you haven't heard about that, check it out on our website and blog. But yeah, we've also been working on Spirit Island and One Deck Dungeon. We'll be getting some previews of that rolling soon. But yeah, Nature Incarnate. If you are on our Discord, you would have seen a poll. Actually, let me pull up the poll and see what the results are. So I posted a poll yesterday asking, what are you most excited about for the preview of Deeps of Earth and Sea, which is the next content drop release loot box for Nature Incarnate. And so we had 74 votes, with 26 votes was Dances Up Earthquakes, 6 votes Locust Serpent, 34 votes for Deep's Ocean, and 8 votes for Hausberg Mining Expedition. So with 46%, Deeps is your favorite, and so I'm happy to abide by that result. And let's show it. Hello, Kokiamot. So, we've got, oh my gosh, I've got an exception. Oh, it's just Discord. That's fine. Because I opened Discord and quit it, and it was like, oh, I can't talk to Discord anymore. So, we're just going to play, maybe we'll put like Brandenburg Prussia 1, just so it's not like, or 2, just so it's not like super boring. And we have Ocean. So this is regular Ocean. Let's have a look at Deeps. So Deeps has the same special rules, but it has a new kind of thing called a Deeps token. So, and the innate powers are both changed. Hello, Pricey Provinces and Presage 6. Yeah, I'm doing great. Things have been going really well in Handelabra Land. So, water eats away at the deep roots of Earth. This is where you add the Deeps tokens. So we're going to be adding a Deeps to a land at range 1 coastal. With 3 water, we add Deeps to a different coastal land on any board. And even more, we can add a third Deeps to a third land on any board. So anywhere on the island. And Reclaimed by the Deeps is how you use those tokens. So target land with a Deeps token, 1 damage per Deeps to buildings only. But if you get to 4 water and 2 earth, if there's at least 3 Deeps and no buildings, drown all Explosion to Han, remove 2 Deeps, push all remaining Deeps, and target land permanently becomes part of the ocean. And you can also repeat that. But a restriction on the repeat in the target land or in a land with your presence. So not just wherever you want. But that's pretty sweet. And a little sneak peek at the aspect artwork. I'm not going to show you the full artwork. You're going to have to wait for that. But you can see the little corner. You can see the little bits. And let's get into it and see how it goes. We got Prussia 2. So just like a smattering of Prussia, right? Not like a huge amount of Prussia. And they came in the jungle, so I guessed wrong. That's all right. We'll get in there. You might want to pull them out of here. So the early gameplay of this aspect, I don't think is that different, because you still need to build up. You're not going to be able to sink a land until the 3rd turn, right? At the fastest. And you might not even get to do that. So we still have to take care of business. And I think stopping this build which is going to cascade, is probably a good idea. So we'll use Call of the Deeps to pull him in and stop that build. We don't get energy, so it's pretty rough. Let's see if we can... actually don't have to gain a power card here. Maybe we want to do this so that we have a little bit of energy, because I would love to be able to drown this guy, though. I can drown this guy. What if we Tidal Boon, Call the Deeps, and then we have energy? We don't get to drown with our innate powers anymore, right? We have to use our unique powers for that. I'm going to do... You know, normally I like to jump on to getting a power card, but I'm going to grab this because we really want to stop that build, and we're set up for it, and we can Tidal Boon this guy. We could do Swallow and lose that to Han, but this gets us more energy, right? This nets us 1 energy. Because we spend 1, but we gain 2, and then we drown, and we can push this guy out of the danger coasts, because drowning to Han is a thing that we do. And we're going to get to add a Deeps and do 1 damage, which isn't going to do anything, but... Alright, stop that build. Yeah, I wonder... There is going to be Explorer there for sure. I wonder if Swallow is the way to go. Nah, let's save the Dawn. Let's save the Dawn. In the Explorer Mountains, but we can defend this with Grasping Tide, right? So I'm not too worried about that. We can push this into the ocean. Hello, Peekaboo Steam. We can send him, maybe... There's a chance, like, a fear card gets him or something like that. Put him in there, or we get a defend card. Could happen. Let's add Deeps. I guess we're going to defend there. Let's add Deeps in with the city here. And do 1 damage to it. Hiya! It just recovers. Alright, oh yeah, we can just swallow the $1 here now. That's actually really good. So, do we want... We have so much energy now. We have 4 energy. Let's gain a power card and get to 3 plays. We Grasping Tide here. We swallow the Landolers here. And maybe we get a card to help with that. We got Carapace Land. Actually, that helps. So these powers are really good to consider. So this is going to let us defend here. This is really good elements for our powers. It has water and earth. We don't really need the +3 for range to coastal lands that much. And +1 range with all their powers. And disease helps us reach inside. But I'm going to grab this Carapace Land just for that immediate help. And let's get presence into all these places. I don't need sacred sites right now. What are you most excited for, Peekaboo Steam? Is it ocean or is it something else? Oh, and I have Carapace Land, which I don't actually need to play, but I'm going to reclaim next turn anyways. Is there... Should I have picked a different card then? If I picked the card with water, then I would have get to add more Deeps. Yeah, let's be greedy. Actually, I don't need... Let's be more greedy and no take that. Unless... No, we're not going to get to benefit really from that. So let's be more greedy and take Cream Disease, because it has the water we want, and we can add a disease somewhere. Maybe we put it in here. We're mainly trying to get to that second threshold for more Deeps, so... I don't want to put a disease here because it might kill the Dahan, or might stop them from ravaging. I'll use it later. Far off wars touch the island. So we added a fear card to the top of the fear deck. On each board and land with the most, which is either of these, we can destroy a town. Yeah, I think we just click here and say destroy a town and then nothing happens. We could destroy this town. Actually, destroying this town is good. It means they don't explore in the back. That works for me. Add Badlands, gather. I can bring another Dahan into here to finish off that Explorer. Sure. I can dig it. Got fear card for next turn. They don't have anything to do with this yet. Oh look, they went into sands. I'm gonna put a disease here. And let's add here, and doesn't super matter. I can add to any coastal land. Throw it in there. So next turn we should, if we can get enough elements, you need to get to, effectively you need to get to 4 card plays. So I don't think we're gonna be able to either 4 card plays or the extra water. So I don't think we're gonna be getting the sinking next turn. That's part of the issue, is like getting to that number of card plays is tough. But we can do 2 damage. Yeah. Alright, stage 3 coming up too, by the way. But I'm not worried about this. This is like, maybe we get a defend card here. We have +1 range. We skipped our defend that would have defended it, but I could probably have taken a major there. Oh, add a strife. That seems good. I'll need my +1 range for that. But that's okay. I could just take this and get for the elements, though. Just accept that blight. I think we're not going to be able to sink lands anyway, so let's take care of that right now. Let's pull in this. We want to play Scream Disease, Fire in the Sky, and maybe call the Deeps for more energy. It lets us put a token too. Okay. That's 2 energy. Go for major power next turn, probably. +1 range, Fire in the Sky. I think we'll chuck a disease in there too. Okay. +1 damage per land when ravaging. Well, that sucks. Now they're gonna blight it. Remove 1. Blight. Skip explore actions. Well, okay. Oh, they're blighting, whatever. After all. Thanks for nothing. We can destroy the city with Reclaim by the Deeps, though. And they're back into mountains. We can add Deeps here, and this is 1 damage per, right? So, boom. Actually, like, big damage. Alright, so the Ravage is nothing, and the build is... This is obviously an issue next turn. We got a Cascade Brewing, so let's go for Major Power. Maybe play 4 cards. If we get something with water on it, we get to sink a land. We could just take 2 presents and definitely get this. But what if we got a major with water on it and it's 5 or less? That's possible, right? It's more than possible. Excellent. Blood-racked Plague. That's great. We could do Smothering Infestation. Is not terrible. But this has earth on it as well, which isn't like super important, but grab it. And let's forget fire in the sky did its job. Alright, and we want a sacred site. I guess it doesn't super matter. We can pile the disease in here, maybe? So 4 card plays. Push a presence. I mean, I want to play Blood Arc Plague next turn, but like make a plague stack and use it again next turn. So you don't actually have to we don't have to play Grasping Tide. We want the elements though, right? We just want the elements. Hello, KKC. Is this the one that drowns the land? It is. It has Deeps tokens, and we're going to be doing fun stuff. I actually want to allow them to build here so I can drown it, so let's just pile some disease up here. I guess, yeah. Up here they won't go away, and that sounds good. And we'll just add extra disease, extra defend here, I guess. Sinking the sacred site, it doesn't matter. It's all combined. The presence doesn't go away or anything. After advancing invader cards, perform a build step for 1 train not shown under any invader action. Each beast deals 2 damage. I don't want to lose the beast, so let's kill these explorers. And free Dahan. 1 damage per Dahan. There's no coastal lands with Dahan. We're going to be making more coastal lands, though. Which can... I don't know if coastal lands coming up now. No. When coastal lands comes up, we're gonna be making more lands coastal. That's going to be a thing. So add a town to it. Here. We're going to be... So all the land dwellers here. So... And we get a build step. I'm going to pop it here. And yeah. Build in jungle, nothing happens. Build in wetlands, nothing happens. So... Okay, so we don't have the repeat, do we? Oh, we have the repeat. But we don't have enough. I think we are going to get to drown both of them. That's exciting. There's really no purpose to doing Swallow Land Dwellers then. Alright, so we're going to do this here first. Oh, there is a purpose because we can... Swallow Land Dwellers lets us drown that town for energy. And Tidal Boon as well. So, okay, let's do those actually. Drowning gets us more energy, but the damage doesn't, so... Nom nom nom. Give us more major powers. Okay, so we're not actually using the damage part of it. We're just doing this. I'm going to send more over here. And more, I don't know, somewhere else. Just also in here, and then we want them to go in here, right? So, oh, it's ocean now. Oops, more ocean. Oops, more ocean. So if you look on Spirit Foresight, oh, you see that there's an exception. That's not good. I thought we fixed those exceptions. I guess we didn't. So let me report a bug. Oops. You're getting the previews. This is I think it's a UI exception, Jason, don't worry. But if the preview was working, then it would show you that it is just the ocean. It's no longer the thing that it was. So that's something that is different from like Weave Together the Fabric of Place. So with Weave Together, the combined lands are both each other. But with this, this is ocean. And the defend didn't go away, which is also weird and maybe something wrong. So, but, well, that's fine. Charlotte card created. We need to get cards back. We can defend this now easily. Let's gather our presents. So now all of this is the ocean. I feel like, why don't we take another major power? Ooh. Unrelenting growth? What if we just keep growing? Let's get rid of Scream Disease. The whole island will be ours soon. We can defend with Bloodrack Plague. And we want to drown that guy for an energy. If we play a Tidal Boon and this, then we get to drown and repeat again. I don't think we have enough tokens to repeat it effectively, but... Oh, but we're going to be getting more... We're going to be getting Moon and Water, so... I can drag this to any of these lands and it still works the same because they're all the same land. And let's add Plague Stack. Yeah, that defend is incorrect over here, but keeping that defend on there somehow. Ignore Strife on each invader. Good thing I didn't depend on Strife to solve this stuff. They're going to build a city there, but that's okay. We're going to eat it. Build your cities. Go ahead. They are escalating. Sure. Add a town to this place. See if I care. So I can actually add my presence to another land and repeat the power there, right? So let's do this. We're not going to have enough tokens. It has to be a coastal land. But I can get my presence in there. I guess if I put my presence in there, we could destroy this town. We can Tidal Boon that town, actually. Let's Tidal Boon it. Put Wilds in there, too. It's like a token party in there. I can just repeat Reclaimed by the Deeps in the same land in order to do that, because I'm not doing enough damage, but by repeating it I can do enough damage. Make sure there are no buildings present, which is required for the second threshold. Alright. Send our friends in. We're gonna... Oh, we just win the game. Well, maybe let's go back and not win the game. Let's play with our food a little bit. Let's, this. I want to make this little island its own thing. You think? That's fun. Alright. There are no more mountains on the island. Don't push. So this land is coastal now. So is this land. We want to reclaim can reclaim. We can actually stop both those builds with Call of the Deeps. So let's just pick a card with water on it. And just leave this town alone while we drown everything all around it. Sure. I just need waters and moons and stuff. One more earth. I'm playing this for earth. Plague stack. Yeah, this is kind of a degenerate spirit in solo. It's a little much. Wonder if I'm just gonna go back to the menu and see if those defend icons are... No, they're like... That's a real bug in the engine. So I'm gonna defend getting stuck on sunken lands. The defend from previous turns doesn't go away. And on the ocean, like, it's on the main ocean too, right? So there's something funny going on there. Preparing attachments. As you can see, if you can see in the corner, this is a development build. So this is a developer preview. The Spirit is in beta testing, but still has a little ways to go to be final. We have an earned fear card. Terror level 3. Oh, we have to win. Is it? Oh, it's up to. Okay, we don't have to win. Oh, they almost killed the guy. All right. Everyone wants to get here because it's going to be the only thing left. They explore the jungle. I'm gonna accidentally get to Terror level 3, probably. Probably. Okay. Add deeps. We don't actually have enough deeps to sink this turn. I could let this... He's gonna die in the Ravage though, right? Okay. Alright, don't use powers, just get energy. And unconvert, doesn't matter what presents are all in... Oh, someone was asking, can the ocean converted lands be unconverted? If you go to second wave, they get unconverted. It doesn't matter if they're except they're all together. They're all in one thing. I'm just gonna finish the game because this is gonna take forever. So we're gonna just win and start a new game. Yep, it would still be a sacred site. The lands, it's all one ocean. Doesn't matter what the spaces were before. Yeah, so this is our mega ocean. So in this ocean, there are 7 presents, 1 beast, and 1 blight. Okay, and 6 disease in this little jungle. So let's go with 2 or 3 spirits and have a more interesting game. But so that's your first look at deeps. If you go to second wave, it notes that lands that have been created by deeps will be restored to their normal terrain. Okay, new game. I'll do 3 spirits. Any complexity. Random adversary. Random pressure again. Okay, let's choose Maybe Scotland for coastal shenanigans. And I'm gonna pop deeps here, and so we've got Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares, and we've got Keeper with Spreading Hostility, and Ocean Deeps. And we want level 3. How high do we want Scotland? I don't know if I want to do 6. We have 3 spirits. Let's do level 4. So without the extra blighty part. But it does have, there's coastal lands thing, blah, 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 all their things. And Trade Hub gets really scary when we're increasing the number of coastal lands, right? So we had to watch out for that. And that's just like an instant loss. So if there's ever more than 6 coastal lands in the city, the invaders win. But we're going to be drowning the cities, so. Speaking of which, yeah, I don't know that we want presence in that landless city. Let's go here so we can see these lands a little bit. We guessed wrong. They went mountains. And they will build there no matter what because of this. There's adjacent cities. But we could go in here and then pull this guy so they won't build in, or this guy or this guy. They won't build on the inland land. It only works on coastal lands. You probably want to stop this guy from building. We can do that with this. And Bringer, we'll do Bringer stuff. Oh, Ocean wants to be here for Bringer to send him treats. Okay, so, but I want to do this first because I want to get in there and follow the deeps. We're not gonna have energy for a little bit, but okay. Ooh, infested aquifers is really good elements for me, but it does cost 1. So I'm gonna take a free card. 9 root betters or terror turns to madness. I think terror turns to madness because of the water. And we need 2 card plays. We want to push you in here. And we'll get presence in the other oceans next turn. We'll pay 3 cards. Alright, I think you probably want to add presence and move 1. I guess we could move and then have a sacred site. I remember there's a major card can remove 3 blights to land, can remove 3 blights in 3 different lands that have been drowned. No. You can remove 3 blights in the same land, and if they're part of the same ocean, they are the same land. But the oceans on different boards are different lands. When a land is drowned by this, target land permanently becomes part of the ocean on its board. It is no longer its own land. It is the ocean on that board. That makes sense. Alright, let's do this. Move presence. Don't move presence. 1 damage. Add presence. Do we want 2 card plays or a sun? Maybe just a sun. We'll do the gain power card thing this turn. Send this to Han somewhere for safekeeping. Ocean is on the same board. Yeah, he's on board H again. This could go to the coast. 2 to Han on the same land. is good for things, even though it's disease, it's dangerous, and ocean exists, but we'll go with that. We'll give a card probably to ocean and energy to ocean. Who really wants that? Because they're not drowning. Well, they are drowning this turn, but they're only getting 1 energy off of it instead of like 3. So, all right, and I think Bringer. We could have made a more bigger Dahan land for Bringer. That's actually a better idea. 1 more energy for Bringer. We're just going to give energy to all our friends in different ways. What if you go here? And then Bringer goes here. And Bringer gathers and gets 5 energy and a major power. What if that happens? Warning, I should play my power card. Thanks, game. Okay. So, let's find out what the fear card is first, because we might lose that. Innate, we might lose this innate. It is, each player adds 1 strife in line with or adjacent to beasts. If we can get that, that solves that land. So that's helpful. That's the only land that solves, though, for this Ravage coming up. So, the thing. Let's gather up to 2 Dahan. Oh, I can save this Dahan from being drowned. Look at that. And let's see. Draw towards a consuming void. Turn 1, draw. I could actually do that here. Right now. And not do those things that Ocean was going to do. That's hilarious. Because there's... I didn't even have to... There's 4 mountains around this spot. That would be crazy. I mean, it's not a good idea right now. But it's... exciting. I don't actually destroy presents, right? It's a really good card for Bringer. Your powers never cause damage or can destroy anything except your own presence. So I don't, like, kill these explorers, but, like, I arrange them very well. It's interesting. It's like, it's really fun, but I don't think I ever get to play it again. And so I'm thinking of sea monsters as an alternative. Thicket's Erupt is actually pretty okay. It takes care of this build as well. It's like getting ahead of what Scotland's doing is pretty good. There's a blight removal option if we want. Yeah, draw is just funny. Like, there isn't like that much to do to use it with here. Like, that land is sort of hilarious right now, but... And if I get into the ocean, it's great, because I can draw, like, gather a whole bunch of stuff into the ocean. I guess I could take it and don't play it. Maybe that's the game. That's the play. Grab this and don't play it. Because it's not that exciting right now, but say I'm in the ocean and I'm gathering stuff from each adjacent land. They're all drowning. Yeah, it's really easy to end up in the ocean because of deeps. What a weird choice on the first turn. So if we don't do that, we do have basically all the builds solved except for one, and then the Ravage is probably solved by the Fear card, so it's kind of like... kind of weird. I guess I would just like shove enough stuff in here for Ocean to still eat with Swallow the Land Dwellers. Just let them build. Just send one explorer back. And the rest over here. How much do I actually... when do I actually get to... I'm going to have 9 energy, and then like saving up to play it again is going to take a while. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. It's the most fun thing, right? We're going to do the most fun thing. It's slow though, actually, so we want to allow them to build. I forgot it was slow. That's okay. The more we allow them to build, the more we get to damage. So we want them to build here. We're going to gather 1 town from each adjacent land. So let them build everywhere. And really, so there's no point to using Call of the Deeps. I want them to build. I want to gather all those things, do a bunch of damage, get a bunch of fear. I do destroy my own presence, but whatever. Okay, let's just do that. And we can pop some stuff back here for Ocean to drown. Oh, but Ocean won't be able to drown because they won't be there anymore. That's okay, maybe they'll explore the somewhere. We're doing it. We're just gonna do it. And we're gonna plan to use this later in a hilarious way. That's part of the game. Oh look, we get to Swallow Land Dwellers here. Oh, but Ocean doesn't actually get to be gathered here, right? It's not allowed. So Ocean stays here. After all. So I can push you over here. So you get gathered. Yeah, Ocean's special rule keeps them there. That's true. So let's... I don't want to get the power yet, so let's do this. Bring, bring, bring. Draw, draw, draw. Keeper has to come. If Keeper had 2 presents come and made a Sacred Site, then all the Dahan would fly away. Which we can just do next turn, right? Okay. 1 town and city here for Swallow the Land Dwellers. And then just everything else go into this wetland and we'll pick it off later, I guess. That seems fine. What a first turn. Okay. It's weird that I choose the damage to the Han, but I don't know. Maybe there's some reason for that underlying. All right, get some energy. 1 energy for you. Maybe we can even defend this if we want. And add a Deeps token, probably here. And do 1 damage. I guess I could have... No, I couldn't have actually done anything. Okay, and I think this goes to Ocean for the energy and power card. Ooh, Call to Isolation is very good for Ocean. We can Call to Isolation this guy. This is okay too, but it needs Blight. Yeah, call to isolation is very good. It's free, and it nets 2 energy usually, maybe more. If we put Bahan in here, we can push all of the stuff into the ocean. We could literally do that and get 1 billion energy. But I think let's first we can set up for that. We can first stop this. This is going to be a city, so it's going to become a town, but at least it won't be a city. I could stop this build instead, I guess. We just want to minimize the cities that Scotland is building, I think. And we probably don't care about that blight, right? We don't give the extra blight. We have the fear card, add strife in land in or adjacent to beast. So, not super useful unless we can get the beast over there. We could defend this by just popping in and using our thing at range 0. I think that's okay. There's a Dahan there. We do this, we generate 2 fear, we defend 3. We can predatory nightmares this town away, so that land is good. That land is good. This is just a blight. I mean, it's just a blight. What are you gonna do? Sometimes there's a blight. I really want all these Zahan to murder these guys, and they might just do that if there's a fear card. Also, that happened to be Sans. Like, that was lucky. Is there land with wilds we want to be in? I want to add presence in here so that all the Dahan go over there. I guess we do that and gain a power card, right? That's probably okay. Hello. All right, we have give more power cards. I mean, nice if Ocean got this. Forming Wasps basically says add strife. Kind of interesting. We could put strife into this land. By putting beasts next door. Might be a good idea. I guess we can just like accept a blight here and kill it. Want me to close it? Okay. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Okay. We can also grab defend 4 Forest Sands, but we're not actually near. I guess we're near this one. I feel like Forming Wasps is the choice here. 2 card plays. We put all these Dahan here for Ocean to do next turn, I think. Look at these Dahan. They just are so excited to push all those guys into the sea for Ocean. And even put 1 more. I guess we just put one more. We can put one more Dahan in there. So Swarming Wasp will add a beast here so that we can strafe one of these cities. And then we have enough defense from Ocean for that. The Ocean just plays everything except Grasping Tide because we don't need Grasping Tide. We get to add 1 Deeps. We get to do... Actually, we get to destroy a town here too, so we're in a good place. We're gonna need, like, Dahan teleporting soon. Alright. Look at the next sphere card. Can't go back. I think we're fine. More Strife. Strife in the land wit. Okay, and call to isolation. Stop that city build. And wasps. Put another Dahan in there. On each board, add a town. Sure. Put more towns in there. May as well put this in here, I think. And this may as well go in here. Add more disease. I guess, yeah, I don't think I could have put a town. I wasn't allowed to put a town in the Sander Mountain there. For the free disease. No spirits with 2 more Dahan in their lands. Oh, it's too bad. Add Strife. Cool. So, I think we actually want to Strife these now, maybe? And we're definitely safe. Actually, I'm gonna be pushing. And I don't need to defend it at all. Actually, that's even better. I don't even need to defend it at all. I can put my defend here. So now we just Strife, I guess, one of these guys. Oh no, a Blight. And they come back to the mountains. This is their escalation on the single board with the most coastal town cities. That's definitely here. We add 3 towns. So, sure, there. And maybe here. And not mountains, right? Not mountains. Yeah, I guess it's going to be here. Not mountains, not sands. Ideally. Oh, and Tidal Boon, I can't put Tidal Boon on myself. Thinking I could push both these towns, but I actually can't. So maybe we should have clicked one of Keeper's lands there. Well, it depends on who wants the 2 energy. And you want energy for your business? Yeah, I think let's put the town there instead, and we'll push it into here. And then we don't have to put one in the interior. I'll give it to Keeper. Because that's more like this is going to be a huge call to isolation. It's going to be great. All right. Add that there. Reclaimed by the deeps. Attack. Take care of this. Just put it here with the other guy. Am I getting terror level 2? I would love to add a strike. No. Three fear is pretty solid. That's 3 victory points. So, and we get to push an explorer from somewhere without blight. Maybe this guy. Put him into the special land. How much is in there? Am I gonna get an exception here again? No, something to do with that. If there was a ravage, all the Dahan would die. There's 7 Dahan and 10 invaders. If we were playing Habsburg Mining, we would lose. But we're not. That's for a later day. Alright. I think you want to reclaim and do that hilarious thing. So, gain a power card. The one with water on it, probably. I mean, Haunts and Embers is okay too. Can push stuff into the ocean, but it doesn't have our elements. Well, water. We're doing okay with energy now, I think. Take this presence back. Tsunami cast out. Alright, we're definitely going to Grasping Tide something and call to isolation these fools. Surely someone can. So there's like this, and this, and this. We need like defend 1 in a couple of these lands. What if you can't get anywhere near those things, right? Well, I could get next to that. So let's get a power card. Oh, I do have a add strife in a land. Okay, actually this is solved by the fear card by adding strife. This is solved by adding strife. This is solved by adding strife. Oh look, the fear card. Oh look, the fear card. Okay, so actually we don't need to play that. Scotland plus deeps to build more coastal cities and win. Turns out we know what the fear card is, and that's going to make us win. So this is something to figure out. Do we want to just Consuming Void all of this stuff? I want a Consuming Void in the ocean. Problem is there's nothing around where, like, it's gonna be empty. There's nothing going on near this land. I could just reclaim 1 and play 1 card. What would that be? Yeah, I think it's reclaim all, not reclaim 1. Just get a minor power and maybe do something. Like maybe we can move this blight. We can't, but These cards don't really do anything for me, except I guess this is just fine. Fine for 2 fear. Call to Guard is good, but there's nowhere for me to use it here, right? I guess I could use it here. Doesn't do anything though. Because we're adding the strife. Let's just grab this. We're just taking like a turn to... Maybe I just hit the city, hit the town here with predatory nightmares. Not sure what we're doing with this yet. What are we doing with this? I think you're gaining a card and seeing what you get. Sans Wetland Rule of Blight? That's not the thing. How about... Rack Root, Trees and Stones, defend 5. Is there any chance we get in there to help defend it? I don't think so. I think we're just probably stopping this build. Or just killing them. Yeah, I think we just kill them. Let's grab the cheap card with elements, I guess. And... grab some energy. Make a Badlands. So we just kill the stuff they build here. Is there a blight we can remove? I think so. We're not close enough to anything. Yeah, we just do that, and if they come in our lands with the Explorer here, we can hit them. Alright, and Ocean's gonna have 1 billion energy. I guess with Tidal Boon on Bringer here, we can clear this land out, so let's do that. And otherwise, we're gonna want... stop this build? Sure. Alright. I don't know there's anything that actually Portents of Disaster is going to do besides... But like maybe the Beast kills the Explorer and we get the bonus fear. It's possible. Let's have a look at the fear card first. Skip the lowest number Explorer card. Okay. And we're gonna bring you in here. And we're gonna send 7 Explorer towns into the ocean. We have 3 energy. Let's see how much energy we have after this. I'm gonna say a bit more energy. Dawn Army, and look at the fear. We got 4 energy. The beasts do not kill the thing. Explorer actions add +1 explorers. Okay. Add beast to land. Without stop. Sure. These guys. And we already missed sea monsters, so it's not like we're can gather... If we gather the Dahan here, we are going to drown them. But are we drowning them this turn? It's not this turn, right? Because we don't have the threshold, so... can get a couple Dahan out of this land that they don't need to be in, maybe? We can get Dahan in here with the hopes that we actually can do something about it. But I think actually getting Dahan in here is better because that means we get more fear. And yeah, let's just get a couple out of this log jam. We don't need so many there now. There's only 3 Dahan on this board. No, there's 5. We added extra. We must have added extra. Alright, add a strike. And add a strike. Okay. Would it be possible to have a drowning sound rather than destroyed sounds when drowning? Yep, would be possible. Okay, so this power says 1 damage per 2 those only, so we can actually kill 2 cities. So that's cool. Alright. Ravage good. Build happens. Sands again. Escalation is tied on all the boards. What are we going to do? Draw towards Consuming Void. Maybe we do this on... We're probably going to do it here, right? First. So let's just add towns around that land. I'm going to get sunk first. So he didn't explore here. But extra explorers appeared, as they do. Alright. I actually have enough damage to just kill that here, so I can tower enough somewhere else. Like this literally kills exactly. So let's do that. Burning Wilds could send an explorer to Ocean here. Rack Root. Fear Destroying Explorer, or add a Wild. And then Towering Wrath, we could actually just stop this build. Or do 2 damage there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I was gonna take care of this. Actually, wasn't I? Metal Boom. I mean, we may as well just put everything in here and let it cascade. Oh, I can't hit that. I can defend 1, I'm sure. Stop the build then, I guess. And send the Dahan along with them. They might do some damage someday. We could defend this. Defend 4. So I guess we stop the build here. Ooh. Land controller equals operator should not be used. Who did that? Choose piece types. I think it was when I did Towering Wrath. Yeah. Exception about using equals with lands. Something for Jason. I think it's just like we've changed some stuff about comparing lands and some low level stuff that Jason's been working on. Another cello card for you. Okay. Attachments, good. Bug reports, good. I mean, it still works. I think it's just a spurious thing to deal with. Okay, and then I guess we're gonna add wilds because there's no other lands. Let's put it in here with the blight. I guess I could get the fear, but a wilds is pretty good. Oh, we didn't get that fear card with the skip explore. That's why they did explore places. So here we can defend. Here is exploding. Here I'm sure we can defend. And that's it. Once again, we can put stuff into the ocean. I'm sure we can get to the drown this turn though, because we have up to 5 card plays. And they all have water. And we're short earth though, aren't we? We don't have the earth. So I think we need to gain a power card and hope for an earth. Earth water. Or get an element from someone somehow. We don't have right now. Are you reclaiming or are you gaining a card? You're not super interested in regrow from roots. We could remove this if we could get, yeah, we could get in here and that blight. We could just like take a major and add presence here. We don't really have anything to do this turn. Like our board is super tidy. They're building here and here. Not building there. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. And we have 6 and 5 energy to work with. 6 energy to work with, so get a major power. Oh my goodness. We could play that and not regrow from roots. We also have Wounded Wild. Does that help us with this? If someone goes in there, they could do 3 damage. There's a lot of stuff in there though, right? So let's see what... I think you're getting a power because you want something. You could get a major too. We have 6 energy to play with as well. Accept. We didn't get a water earth card. So we didn't get the card we need. Anyone have destroyed presence? I don't think so. It's been, oh, you have a destroyed presence. Something. Oh, from Consuming Void. We could do that Blazing Renewal here. And then the other thing, and that wipes that land. It's pretty good. Are you getting a power card? You gonna join the club and get a power card? Probably. If we can give it, if we get elemental boon, we can give it over to. We also have enough for draw towards the consuming point this turn. But yeah, not super necessary. Oh, that lets it go fast. That lets it go fast. Or Ocean could do one of these fast. I think consuming Void fast here is pretty outrageous. And we can do Blazing Renewal afterwards. Okay. So you just want energy. Quick Void, shove the scared towns into the ocean. Yeah, and also generate 1 billion fear from the cities. Do I have a major power, minor power, and unique power? I do. I could perform the effects again. Which would be 10 more fear from the cities. I think I'm just going to use this for fear. I can use this afterwards to generate 3 fear. I don't think I want to forget a bunch of cards and I have to forget this too, right? So, all right, we're gonna take Exaltation. We just forget Regrow from Roots. That's time to play it. I think, and I'm gonna get 1 more energy. So yeah, and it doesn't matter where I am. Well, I can be somewhere that I can deal damage in one of my lands. So like here, or I guess there's good. Ooh. I still get an innate power. I could also play this card if I wanted to. Blazing Renewal. Forget all the deeps. Probably called Isolation. It's been great, but I don't think I need it anymore, and I want to not tempo on my hand, so. Add a presence to coastal land. Somewhere for drowning stuff, I guess. This needs a sacred site, but we're gonna be getting a sacred site probably, right? So, I don't know, over here, I guess. There, make that a sacred site. And I don't think it matters if this is here, right? I think it's fine. We want it to defend there. And the chat is going crazy. It's just reconnecting all the time. Why are you doing that, Twitch? feel like I'm gonna miss messages if that's the case. I'm gonna reload that manager thing. Two more plays, but I don't have enough elements to hit that part. If I do that, I think that's better than this is just like Italy damage. Get 3 fear instead. Or maybe stripe. Alright, this seems like a ridiculous time. So I can't go back. Once I do this, I could give someone an element. Oh, what if you had another water? Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen. I can play that, which I don't need for 2 energy, but I get an element by doing that. Okay. I don't have to make the power fast right away. I think I can do this. I got the same exception again, that's fine. Play this. Now I have the element. Click the land to deal 3 damage. I mean, it may as well be here, right? And just... Oh, that's real damage. I don't want that. I don't want real damage. Don't be doing real damage. Okay, so we'll just... Boop. Boop. Ping those guys. And you can really kill a city or whatever, that's fine. Okay, so the plan is going to be, once we use this, we give you water. And we can, I don't know, defend here. Sure. Sure. So this is going to be used after because there's going to be a bunch of Dahan here. I want to use this. I can use this first. I mean, I don't really care what the fear cards are, right? Like, they're going to be whatever. It doesn't matter. We're, like, smashing everything. So let's not do that until later. It lets me go back if I screw something up. Defend 24. Okay. All of you go in the ocean. I lose a presence. It's fine. I still only have 2 Dahan here, not 3, so Dreams of Dahan could have happened whenever. I actually don't have to Blazing Renewal there now because those cities are dead from the Ravage. So I could Blazing Renewal like somewhere else. Single line within 2 of your presence. Like, could be there, could be there, could be there. I could have done the damage better here and then wipe that land with Blazing Renewal. But yeah, I think Let's do that. We can ping those cities, and then those cities are all dead. Is it within range? 2. Put them here, but let's do that. Okay, I just have to go back a little bit. Change my exaltation decision. Yes. Burn. This. And here, just need to ping each of these one. And I think that's the only real change. But this needs to go here first for sure. We sure defend 24 is enough. Maybe not. Let's add. We're gonna add defend, bro. Maybe we could put the extra defend, but we're gonna defend 4 there. Probably defend 24 is enough. Probably. I miss someone? You. You. And you. Everybody. Go to the ocean again. We do Blazing Renewal second because we're destroying a presence here. I haven't done the meth. You definitely haven't done the meth. If you had done the meth, you would be supercomputing. Alright. Blazing Renewal on... Keeper doesn't have destroy presence, right? No. On you, again, we get our error. That's fine. Go in here. And it's real damage because this is Ocean's power. Okay. We can actually reach here to bring Dahan in for that defense. That's actually better than just getting 2 fear because we can kill the city as well. So let's do that. Gather 2 Dahan. Defend. We have 4 fear cards. We don't know what they are, but it doesn't really matter. And no blight. They're building 2 towns. They're not going to build here, actually, because of the Ravage. So they're building a town. I think we're doing okay. And this is going to Ocean to actually start drowning land. Okay, I can look at one of these cards. Let's look at the next card, then. Remove from allowed to reviewer. Take a water. You earned it. Oh, and we have Spreading Wilds. Does that do anything? Not really. We can just save it for slow. It's not necessary. What a turn. We didn't even get to use Draw Towards in an ocean yet, but it's pretty sweet. Oh, they do +2 damage when ravaging. They are gonna blight there. Add beast to a land adjacent to beast. Oh, but we are gonna... Sorry, get defend 5 in there. So we need to put beast somewhere else so they kill a Dahan somewhere else. So probably here because these Dahan are gonna get killed. Sorry, guys. And the same thing. Put a beast somewhere else. Sorry, guys. Once again, sorry, guys. And this board is like getting pretty tidy. Panic ensues. Skip the next normal explorer. Defend 6 in coastal lands. Bam. You think defend 35 is enough? Try doing the math now. Remove 1 from an inland land. What if they don't build anything at all? What then? Checkmate. Scotland. And, I don't know, just get rid of a town somewhere. Add strike to a town. -1 health per strike. That means we can kill this town? I think that's how it works. If he lives, it's not a big deal. And maybe these guys, I guess. Not important. Bye-bye. There's now 1 coastal city. Oh, I should have put a strike on him, I guess. Do I want him to die? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Oh, I can't go back further because there's another fear card of something. Can I go back? Oh, I can. Okay. Sure. So you get 2 strike. And someone else gets 1. One of you guys. You get that fear card. They all die. Yeah, loses 1, and then they hit back. So. Okay, there was no explorer, so there's no build next turn. There's no one in the sands, or there's not going to be in a second. So things are happening. Okay, so I'm gonna do Swallow the Land Dwellers because I may as well get energy off of that town before. Doing that. And all right, everything's dying. add deeps. I can see you can add deeps like wherever I want. I already have 3 there, so but if I put another one here, I can then ground this land as well. Let's just get the 2 here. Strife. We're gonna drown this and push the deeps here and drown that too. Or sink it, as they say. All right. Nom nom nom. And they didn't explore, so we don't have extra explorers around, so I guess we'll just give one of these guys to them. Enjoy. Alright, so I think we're winning. I don't know. There are a few towns scattered around. They're not ravaging. Bug, one of the ocean tokens has a sacred site, the other one doesn't. Yeah, I guess, but it's not. There's a sacred site. It's not a huge deal. But we can have a look at it. You look at the ocean there, it doesn't work properly, but there's an exception. But we do see the sacred site. Okay, I'm going to reclaim cards. That was some... I mean, we drew some pretty incredible major powers, so... And add presence, probably. You don't really have to do anything. So let's add presents. Push 2 explorers, just clear these guys away. Why not? I don't know. We don't really have anything around us. Give a power card to someone. Add a wild somewhere. Yeah, probably if I quit and come back, that will show a sacred site. It's just it didn't update the visual, that's all. Okay. Do you want to reclaim? Or continue pressing forward? We don't really have to do anything this turn. If I add 2 presents, I would have 2 waters, which would let me destroy that town. I wouldn't be on the land, though. I want to be on the land. But we gain a card, and hopefully it has a water on it. That seems like a good hope. Nope. Not have a water on it. I don't know. I guess we take the one that has earth on it. No explorers around. Add a presence to a coastal land. This one. And why don't you go in here? I need a sacred site for this. I have one here. Wonder if I should have made one here. Maybe I should have made one there. Probably that's a good idea. All right. I guess you're reclaiming. Grab another minor power. And these are not super important. I could isolate this land so they don't like explore around it, I guess, but it doesn't change that much, does it? Just like that one land. There aren't really explorers around. I guess we'll just grab this for the elements. And I can use that in the ocean to get beer. I can use this to make beer. Sure. Seems fine. Seems like a turn we don't have to do anything, so... Well, this island has to have invaders. Not quite as good then. Who wants an element? Oh, we can give a water over to ocean. That's nice. This is still 2 fear. Still fine. Maybe an invader gets destroyed there. Could happen. Have a water. Every line with the Han, each 1 damage and defend 3. Probably getting that, right? Maybe not. Build in a land with invaders not matching a build card. So on this board, it has to be here. On this board, it could be here or here. And I guess this may as well be this one built up land. Sure, they've got some cities again. Push 1 town per 2 Dahan. We could push a town here, but there's not like any point doing so. Our fear card is remove 1 explorer / town from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. I guess it lets us remove a town, so. I want to like kill that guy, so this, that. That was our move, not a destroy, so. We head and explore jungle wetlands. These are coastal now, so they're getting explored. Towns by Scotland. And they explore double coastal lands. So they're exploring these lands, right? And this is maximum, because it's coastal lands card, 2 lands per board. So let's just put them where they already have towns. They can have more towns, and other places they can have explorers. Something over here. Down there. I guess a town. Here. Alright. We're gonna have a mega build in the jungle wetlands. But we can push some explorers. Like this guy. Maybe this guy. We already have a disease there, right? And we can actually just... Okay. And you? We got predatory nightmares, but we don't have range. I guess I can send this guy. You know that fear card? We do. That land to Han, 1 damage, defend 3. There's no ravage, so it's not that exciting. This just does 2 damage. Guess I'm just gonna do the damage here. Except like I don't have anywhere else to do this. Yeah. And I guess we just put a wilds down. I can do pay an energy deal damage to deal 1 damage there. It stops the build. So yeah. We can add a wild Badlands. Somewhere where it doesn't matter at all. Yeah. Guess here, because they could explore there more likely. And who wants energy in a card? Maybe it's Springer. We don't have a Ravage. Rain of Blood. Make Fear. We are rolling along towards victory here. Alright. Ocean is definitely reclaiming. I think, do we have strike presence? We don't now. But no Blazing Renewal. We could take a different major. I'm okay with that. Look at this. Melt Earth into Quicksand. That is all the elements we love. And we are targeting wetlands right now, so let's do that and forget. Gather major. We gather presence into each ocean. Probably from... yeah. Not that. We're going to be drowning it. Okay, so melt the earth into quicksand. I assume we can just target wherever we want. Maybe this land here. Or maybe, yeah, it has to be sands or wetlands. It could be this one. It's a pretty good target there. That would kill the stuff there and they wouldn't build. Or we could do this one. We're going to build a city there. And then just like cards that go with it, I guess. Tidal Boon. We want Call of Deeps? I don't think Call of Deeps is doing anything. Lava Land Dwellers? Not the best. Because but if we get one more water, we get to add more things. We don't need to defend. I guess just add. Yeah, so we want the 3 earth for the thresholds, so. Alright, we are maxed out. You're probably giving an extra element as well, but we haven't gotten into the ocean yet. And it seems like we're probably still not doing that. We could Consuming Void here or something. Where's a good spot for that? Here's pretty good. It isn't ocean-y. What about here? Or here? If here is ocean-y, here won't be ocean-y, but this will be ocean-y. I don't know. There's no best spot, maybe, but... Oh, we can't afford to play that anyway. We're only going to have 7 energy. Oh, we could have 8 energy. Okay, we can have 8 energy. Let's do that here. And we can play our 0-cost cards. Or a 0-cost card. I think this is 2, 3 fear, more fear than that, and it has a moon, which is good. So this is an animal, not a moon. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Hydrate, hey Shamborg. Hydration for you. Thank you. You want to give Exaltation again? We have 5 energy. We can do Exaltation again. You want to do that fast again? We kind of want to do it slow. Doing it slow would... They're going to be building cities, right? Not enough for us to lose, but enough for us to then kill a whole bunch of things. I like Tiring Wrath. I don't like killing all those Dahan, but maybe we can save 2 of them by using this. Actually, I think we can save all of them. Maybe not all of them. Some of them. We can save some of them. Sure. So I don't think we do Exaltation. We do other cards. So add presence to land with wilds. We want to just spread out a bit. I guess if we put another thing here, we do more damage. So let's put another thing there. And gain a power card. Oh, we could, if we get our presence there, then we don't kill the Dahan. I like that. Let's save the Dahan. So let's move this presence. And another one. And send the Dahan. Maybe they get rid of this flame. And we're gonna do 8 damage or 6 damage here, a bunch of damage there, and we also get to do range 0 damage. Get this error again. Yeah, we do enough damage there. A lot of damage. I don't think we lose when they build, because we are killing the city. We're gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. I think? Yeah. If we lose because of our hubris, that is just something that happens sometimes. I actually didn't need to play this. I don't know. I'll maybe find a use for it. Melters into quicksand. Night terrors. Oh, I was gonna, yeah, I don't want to, I was thinking, I don't want to use that bad stuff. I was gonna use this over here. For fear. For more fear. I can use it here. For more fear. Oh no, it's fast power though. Yeah, okay. So I can't. That's fine. I can still get 2 fear. Or I guess I could gather Dahan and then I get to deal damage inland with Dahan and stop a build. Yeah, I don't. Do I care? I don't care. Is this aspect the one that was most complicated to implement in the NI digital expansion? It is one of them, but I don't think the most. Like, Locus has an Incarna, for example, and a lot of weird stuff with repeats, so that's another candidate for pretty complicated. They've all got, some are more complicated than others, for sure. Mentor, definitely weird. Probably more complicated than Deeps. Okay. Do we have a place where we can do damage with wilds? No. But we can add wilds somewhere. Oh, I can push to Dahan. Is there a place where the Dahan can deal damage for me that makes a difference? Probably not. I can add a wilds in the ocean. Let's put a wild. Look at it here. Okay. Add wilds to a land with invaders. Build in the land with the most. double up some wilds. Build line with the most. If I build here, it's actually... I won't be able to clear it away, right? I guess I will, because I can repeat power there. But they're going to build, too. I'm going to have... Yeah, that's going to be too much damage that I can't. Well, I have swallowed land dwellers. Swallowed land dwellers, so we end up with one town. Oh, and we're doing draw towards a consuming void as well, so probably fine. Probably fine. And there. Explorer's Blunder. One damage and defend 3. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay, double building on the coast. Are we gonna lose? No, it's the number of lands, right? So it's actually... I think we're okay. Yeah. Oh no, we're losing. So they're building again. Oh no, we didn't lose. Okay. That's a lot of buildings. That was a bit more than I thought. A lot going on. Maybe we were a little too hasty. They got 5 out of 6. And we're going to now try to take over the world. Okay. So, is there anything we can get explorers closer to those guys? I don't think so. There's no explorers. Okay. So I want to draw towards a consuming void and... Ooh, if I drown this first, then I can push them all into the ocean. So that's actually... But it's not going to be an ocean. There's a lot of stuff there. Let's see. I don't think even repeating it. I think I ended up screwing that up a little bit. Because there's too much stuff there. They have a lot of stuff in here too. Yeah, I only have 3 damage, so actually I can't clear that out. But maybe, okay. So let's undo here for a second. And use draw first. Actually, a ton of stuff. Leave the damaged city there. So ocean is more likely to be able to kill it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now there's exactly 6 health here, so I can drown it now. 15 damage remaining. Alright, max fear. There was one town, yeah, and now there's a billion things. That's okay. We are generating so much fear. If the Melt Earth land was next door, that would be... I should have made the Melt Earth land be next door. But I think we I don't think we would have lost, but it wouldn't have been as good. Right, you towns go over there. Lose my presence, that's okay. We can do this, and we can put Deeps tokens in other places nearby. Okay. Well, I still had a swallow land village, but I can use that somewhere else. I've got other places I can do that. Let's see. We got the Towering Wrath. Yeah, we got that exception again. Yeah, our powers kill this stuff for us. I think we're just gonna get total victory here. Swallow. I guess we could use it here, but we may as well use it here. Not kill the Dahan. We can strafe this guy. We don't. I guess I could have used it earlier to get more fear. That's fine. We can use Tidal Boon on you. And him in the ocean. And send these Dahan here to maybe counterattack. And then Spreading Wilds. I don't think that I can reach an Explorer with this. Alright. We have 4 level 3 period cards. Including removing a city. In lands. In each land with the Han, remove 2 explorers or... Wow. Okay, so... wild. That's wild. All these lands with 2 Dahan are going to remove stuff automatically. We don't even need to strike that guy. Whatever. Maybe it matters. Maybe it matters. Strike this guy. And this. Actually, if I put them here, that land is just solved. And we could get maybe more Dahan. Put the 2 Dahan there. This is ravaging twice. But we can get Dahan from these 2 lands. Into there. Because this is like, that's just like in each land. It's not like a fixed number of lands. So we can do some pretty good stuff there. Okay. The Ravage says 8 blight, 1 8. Let's hope that's not going to happen. Do we have fast Dahan movement? Like, not a lot. Not a lot. So this is done. This is done. If the Dahan stays there, that's done if the Dahan stays there. The other ones are helped out, but not done. We have so many fear cards, we probably just win by that stuff, but we could stop this just by doing damage. Probably get my cards back. I don't think I can afford this, right? 5 energy, 6. I guess if I do these 2, I can get 7 energy. And play that with other stuff. And that's pretty good. But then I wouldn't get to do this. Still, they just do the damage, and then someone else do damage. That's probably better to do that. So, reclaim. And presence. Play 4 cards. We don't have 4 cheap enough cards. We take a plant. And click. And click the 3 cards. Maybe got some damage. Okay. Melt the earth in the quicksand again would be pretty good. It does 6 damage in a land like this. I feel like we need a pretty sweet fast phase here. Or I can't get enough energy, but I can't. If I reclaim 1, I can't play. Oh wait, you can play a card by paying its cost. If I can somehow get energy, I could play draw towards a consuming void. Can someone give me energy? Tidal boom. But it would have to be. I guess I could use it here. It's not touching some of the important lands. Not actually doing enough. Yeah, I don't think consuming... I mean, it generates 1 billion fear. That's the reason to play it, but... Do we just, like, play these cards? I only get 2 card plays. I think we take another major and hope. Cool. It could even be slow, it's okay. Accelerated Rot. 4 damage. What if we get a different major power and get to play it this turn? I could go in here. We could solve this land. This is a double, or we go into here. We can go into there and use... That's like a double cascade going on right there. Oh, I can't reach it. Okay, then let's go into here. Play that and maybe throw an extra defend 2 in there. I don't really have anything else to do. You only have 3 energy, Mr. Ocean. We could reclaim Melt Earth. That's probably the thing to do. Melt Earth. We have a lot of free powers of elements we need. for another free card. Pull beneath. Elements. We are no longer on the coast. But that's a strike. Do we need that defend for? We just need water now for that, right? We might need the defend for. I'm just gonna go. I'm not really planning everything here. Does someone want an element? Do you actually have a chance of getting your thing? No, not even close. What about this? Not even close. So we could get... If I take a moon, I can give someone else an element, but then it doesn't actually matter. I guess I get to play a card. So I could actually have more elements, but I don't think I'm reaching for air. I don't have any other air. I don't have any energy to pay for stuff. Where are we dealing damage in our lands? Here, right? Play that. It's free. Deal 3 damage. And deal 3 damage here. And then Flurry Rot here. Got these in here. Okay. Melt earth into here. Perception really wants to keep coming up. Sweet. Good cities. There's a lot of stuff in there. It's not gonna be solved, but just 7 damage. Can I reach that? Not quite. I mean, I could defend 4 here. Problem is, yeah, that's 16, right? What if I defend 4 here? There's a chance that it's saved. This has 11 damage. I get to use 2 powers. Yeah, I get to use 2 powers. I don't think I could have afforded to play. I guess I could have played Dread Apparitions instead of Entrancing Apparitions. They're both apparitions. It's interesting. You defend a bit more. But I don't think it matters a lot. Just get more cards. Oh, also we just win the game. What if we just won the game? That'll do it. I'm just generating so much fear I didn't pay attention that we won the game. Whew. Spicy. Okay. parallel victory, as you do, with Deeps chomping away at their board, but didn't get through the whole island. 56 points. Alright, so that's been your first preview of the Deeps of Earth and Sea. Big update coming for Nature Incarnate, and we'll be previewing more stuff in the weeks to come. We've also got an adversary, a spirit, and another aspect. So hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time on Handelabra Live. Have a good day.